A major airbase erased before sunrise. Aircraft destroyed on the ground. No recovery window. Russia attempts Snake Island recapture. Tiny rock 40 kilometers offshore, 0.17 square kilometers. Strategic value disproportionate. Controls Western Black Sea approaches. Denies Ukrainian naval operations. Russia wants it back desperately. Skyfall warfare documents the disaster. 0613 AM first wave approaches. 4 Su-35 fighters establish air superiority. 6 more follow behind. MiG-29 provides top cover. This is maximum effort. 12 fighters for Tiny Island. Ukrainian air defense waits. Stinger teams positioned strategically. Starstreak missiles ready. Man pads everywhere. Defenders invisible in rocks. Radar signatures minimal. Russian fighters see nothing. Assume suppression successful. That assumption proves fatal. What caused the most damage? A. Man pads density. B. Naval drones. C. Tactical surprise. 0627. AM engagement begins. Su-35 descends for strike. Altitude 2,000 meters. Stinger launches immediately. Infrared signature locked. Missile tracks perfectly. Su-35 deploys flares desperately. Too late for effectiveness. Stinger impacts engine section. Fighter explodes midair. Pilot ejects successfully. Parachutes toward water. Black Sea rescue uncertain. Second Su-35 pulls up hard. Starstreak engages at distance. 3 Dart submunitions separate. Hypersonic kinetic kill. Aircraft disintegrates from impact. No ejection observed. Third, Su-35 fires rockets blindly. Impacts water offshore. 4th fighter withdraws at speed. Mission abort called. 2 fighters lost. 0 damage inflicted. The island still holds. Skyfall warfare tracks the carnage. The Russian attempt to seize Snake Island demonstrates how concentrated short-range air defense can create localized denial zones where even superior fighter aircraft cannot operate effectively when forced into engagement envelopes of modern manpads, especially when defenders utilize terrain masking and achieve tactical surprise against overconfident attackers. CO-741 AM helicopter assault wave. 8 Ka-52 attack helicopters, 4 Mi-24 gunships, 2 Mi-8 transport, carrying assault troops, approaching from northeast, flying extremely low, wave top altitude, radar evading profile. Ukrainian naval drones intercept, unmanned surface vehicles, packed with explosives, closing at 40 knots. Helicopters spot them late, cannot engage effectively. Rockets miss fast targets. Machine guns ineffective. First drone impacts Ka-52. Helicopter crashes burning. Crew killed instantly. Second drone pursues Mi-24. Gunship evades desperately. Drone detonates proximity. Shrapnel damages rotor. Mi-24 loses control. Crashes into sea. 5 crew lost. New strike wave confirmed. More launches detected. 0819 AM armored support arrives. 2 Raptor-class patrol boats, carrying additional troops, providing fire support. 30mm cannons active, approaching island directly. 100 meters offshore, Ukrainian Stugna ATGM launches. Anti-tank missile tracks boat. Laser guidance locked. Missile strikes bridge. Raptor explodes violently. Second boat turns away. ATGM follows relentlessly. Impacts stern section. Boat listing severely. Begins taking water. Crew abandons ship. Swimming toward shore. Under small arms fire. Casualties mounting. No landing achieved. Island defenses intact. Which system failed first? A. Air superiority. B. Helicopter tactics. C. Intelligence assessment. 0947 AM fighter bombers return. Su-34 bombers this time. 4 aircraft armed heavy. Guided bombs equipped. Standoff range weapons. Launch from safe distance. 16 kilometers out. Beyond manpad's range. Bombs glide toward targets. Ukrainian forces in bunkers, reinforced concrete shelters. Direct hits shake structures, but penetration minimal. Defenses survive strikes. Casualties light. Su-34s withdraw successfully. No losses this run, but mission failed. Island still operational. Russian commanders frustrated. Losses mounting. Objectives unmet. Time pressure increasing. Skyfall warfare documents failure. 11:23 a.m. desperation phase. Combined arms assault. Su-25 ground attack. Ka-52 helicopter gunships. Naval artillery support. Everything simultaneously. Overwhelming firepower intended. As Su-25 comes in low. Stinger engages immediately. Missile strikes from below. Aircraft severely damaged. Pilot maintains control barely. Limps back toward Crimea. Trailing smoke visibly. Ka-52 fires rockets. Impacts defensive positions. Starstreak launches response. Helicopter takes evasive. Flares deploy continuously. Missile defeated this time, but ammunition wasted. No target destroyed. Naval guns shell blindly. Cannot see targets. Accuracy terrible. Most shells miss. The assault fails. Again. Is air defense collapse inevitable here? Comment Y or N. The 19-hour siege reveals fundamental limitations of air power when attacking heavily defended fixed positions where defenders possess modern manpads in depth, can utilize terrain for protection, and maintain morale under bombardment, while attackers must expose valuable aircraft repeatedly to achieve minimal effects, creating unsustainable attrition rates that favor defense. 12:41 p.m. logistics crisis. Ka-52 fuel low. Must return Crimea. Mi-24 ammunition exhausted. Cannot provide support. Su-35 patrol time limited. Rotating aircraft constantly. Maintenance issues emerging. Sortie rate unsustainable. Ground crews exhausted. Parts shortages developing. This operation consuming resources far beyond predictions. Naval vessels damaged, requiring repair facilities. Personnel casualties mounting. Medics overwhelmed. The cost catastrophic. For zero gain, Skyfall warfare counts losses. 14:16 p.m. final helicopter wave. 6 Ka-52 attempt landing. Transport helicopters following. Carrying 40 troops. Last attempt before withdrawal. Approaching from west. Ukrainian forces ready. Every weapon aimed skyward. First Ka-52 destroyed immediately. Stinger from concealment. Second helicopter hit. Starstreak from bunker. Third takes damage. Crashes offshore. Fourth withdraws smoking. Fifth evades successfully. Sixth provides covering fire. 2 Mi-8 land troops. Soldiers rush positions. Ukrainian defenders engage. Small arms fire intense. Hand grenades exchanged. Close quarters battle. Russians take casualties. Cannot advance. Pinned by fire. Request extraction. Helicopters return. Under fire entire time. Load survivors desperately. 6 troops killed. 14 wounded. Mission failed. If you follow high-intensity air wars type, Skyfall. 16:33 p.m. damage assessment. 6 Su-35 fighters lost. 11 helicopters destroyed. 2 patrol boats sunk. Total aircraft losses 17. Estimated cost $780 million. Personnel casualties 140. 43 killed. 97 wounded. 0 objectives achieved. Island remains Ukrainian. Defenses intact. Morale unbroken. Russian losses catastrophic. Strategic failure complete. Black Sea Fleet humiliated. Air Force degraded. Ground forces demoralized. All for tiny island. 0.17 kilometers. The mathematics brutal. Skyfall warfare analyzes disaster. Political consequences severe. Russian military credibility damaged. Competence questioned publicly. Planning obviously inadequate. Intelligence clearly flawed. Execution demonstrably poor. Leadership under pressure. Explanations demanded. Scapegoats identified. Officers relieved. Investigations promised. But damage done cannot be undone. Snake Island stands. Symbol of resistance, proof of possibility. David defeats Goliath. Modern warfare reality. 47 p.m. operational lessons. Air superiority means nothing. Against prepared defenses, modern manpads deadly. To low-flying aircraft, helicopters extremely vulnerable. To small arms fire, naval approaches covered. By anti-tank missiles, landing zones denied. By concentrated fire, tiny islands become fortresses. When properly defended, technology equalizes. Determination matters. Tactics trump numbers. Defenders advantage. Terrain dominates. Geography decides. Russia learned hard, at tremendous cost. What breaks next in this conflict? Comment below. Skyfall warfare asked which system failed first. Answer: C. Intelligence assessment. Russian planners fundamentally misunderstood Snake Island defensive capabilities. Assumed airstrikes would suppress defenders. Believed helicopter assault viable. Thought naval approach possible. Every assumption wrong. Intelligence failure cascaded into tactical disasters. Air superiority meaningless without ground control. Helicopters vulnerable without suppression. Naval assault suicidal without reconnaissance. The entire operation doomed from start. Bad intelligence guaranteed. Catastrophic losses. No amount of firepower compensates for ignorance. Can forces recover here? Russian Black Sea Fleet severely degraded. Helicopter fleet decimated. Fixed wing losses mounting. Pilot experience depleting. Aircraft maintenance suffering. Spare parts insufficient. Readiness rates falling. Recovery requires months. Meanwhile, operations limited. Cannot project power across Black Sea. Ukrainian forces gain. Operational freedom. Maritime drone strike. Crimean targets. Naval vessels sink. Port infrastructure damaged. The initiative shifts. Permanently, perhaps. Is escalation now unavoidable? Russia faces humiliation. Cannot accept defeat. Tiny island matters. Symbolically enormous. Must respond somehow. Larger operations planned. More forces committed. Escalation inevitable. But outcomes predictable. More losses expected. Ukrainian defenses proven. Russian tactics inadequate. Technology insufficient. Training questionable. Morale degrading. The cycle continues. What target is next? Russia must succeed. Somewhere visible. Restore credibility. Perhaps Odessa. Major city. Strategic port. Massive operation. Thousands of troops. Hundreds of aircraft. Naval bombardment. Combined assault. But defense is there. Even stronger. Losses would be catastrophic potentially. Yet political pressure demands action. Logic suggests restraint prudent. Pride demands escalation regardless. Skyfall warfare monitors. The decision point. Snake Island proved. Fundamental realities. Defense dominates. When properly executed, attackers need overwhelming superiority. Russia lacks that margin, yet must attack. Political necessity, military disaster. The contradiction defines modern warfare reality. Subscribe to Skyfall Warfare when the sky starts falling.